Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhaumik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on Live Law, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, then it would mean a lot to us if you could please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. In a major development, a constitution bench of the Supreme Court today held that the request for reference of the case concerning the 2022 Maharashtra political crisis to a larger bench so as to re-examine the Apex Court's 2016 judgment in Nabam Rebia versus Deputy Speaker will be heard along with the merits of the case and not separately. The bench of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices M.R. Shah, Krishna Murari, Hema Kohli and P.S. Narasimha passed the order on a batch of cases filed by rival factions of the Shiv Sena led by Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde in relation to the political crisis of 2022, which had led to a change of power in the state of Maharashtra. We have made a detailed video on this development, the link to which has been given in the description box below. Please do check it out. In a significant development, the Supreme Court of India today said that it will pass orders to constitute an expert committee to review the regulatory mechanism in light of the Hindenburg Research report on the Adani Group of companies and the consequent market impact. The bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justices P.S. Narasimha and J.B. Pardewala, however, refused to accept the names proposed by the central government for inclusion in the proposed committee in a sealed cover. The Chief Justice of India also underscored during the hearing that the court cannot start with a presumption of regulatory failure. We have made a detailed video on what transpired during the hearing today, the link to which has been given in the description box below. Please do check it out. Ending a major controversy over the election of Mayor of Municipal Corporation of Delhi, the Supreme Court of India has held that nominated members of the Municipal Corporation cannot vote in the elections for mayor. The Supreme Court also ruled that nominated members cannot vote either in the elections for Deputy Mayor and standing committees. Also, the election of the mayor has to precede the election of Deputy Mayor. The Supreme Court held so while deciding a petition filed by AAP leader Shelly Oberoi. Although the MCD elections were held in December last year, the mayoral elections were stalled after the dispute between the AAP and BJP over allowing nominated members to vote. In a temporary relief to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, the Supreme Court of India today stayed the trial court proceedings in a 2014 case registered against him for allegedly saying those who believe in Khuda won't be pardoned by Khuda if they vote for BJP during an election campaign. Kejriwal had approached the Supreme Court of India challenging the order passed by the Allahabad High Court in January, which had rejected his plea for discharge. Earlier, a Sultanpur court had dismissed his discharge application. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud today said that he will take a call on listing the batch of petitions challenging the abrogation of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370 of the Constitution. Senior Advocate Raju Ramachandran mentioned the matter for urgent listing. I'll take a call on it, the CJI said today. The matter was also earlier mentioned before CJI D.Y. Chandrachud for urgent listing back in December last year. We will examine and give a date, the CJI had also said that time. Today, the Telangana police assailed the transfer of the investigation of the case pertaining to the alleged attempt to poach BRS MLAs to the Central Bureau of Investigation. Senior Advocate Mr. Dushyant Dave, appearing on behalf of the state police, told the Supreme Court that the allegations are against the members of the Bharatiya Janata Party, that is the BJP, and hence transferring the matter to CBI would not serve the ends of justice, as he submitted that the central government controls the CBI. The Supreme Court today heard a contempt petition arising from the judgment of the Supreme Court in the case Swami Achyutanand Tirth versus Union of India, in which directions had been issued for the implementation of the Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. While hearing the petition, the bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice P.S. Narasimha and Justice J.B. Pardiwala allowed the petitioners to implead the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India in the matter. Earlier this week, the Supreme Court of India ordered the state governments to file an affidavit giving a list of details including the number of students with special needs and the number of teachers required. A Supreme Court bench of Justices Dinesh Maheshwari and Sanjay Kumar have sought the details from the state governments. The bench passed this particular order while considering a public interest litigation petition which had highlighted the lack of special educators in the state for teaching students with special needs. The Telangana High Court has refused to entertain a request to postpone NEET PG and NEET MDS exams which are scheduled to be held in the first week of March by 3 months. The court noted that the dates for the exams were finalized 6 months ago and they are to be conducted on an all-India basis. Hence, the High Court opined that postponement of the exams may not be feasible. Former Rajya Sabha MP Subramaniam Swamy has approached the Bombay High Court in a PIL challenging the Pandharpur Temples Act of 1973, which empowers the Maharashtra government to take over the administration of the temples at Pandharpur. Swamy has argued that the power to permanently take over the administration as well as the control of religious and non-religious activities of the temples and vest the same in the officers of the government indefinitely on mere allegations of mismanagement violates his fundamental rights and those of the Hindu population. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on Live Law for more such updates.